Welcome back. In a year marred by a terrifying string of deadly crashes and air scares, information regarding what went wrong in various aircraft accidents is slowly emerging. The National Transportation Safety Board has released its initial findings on April's Hudson River helicopter crash that killed a family of 5 tourists and the pilot. Chief Transportation Correspondent Pilot Mackay Beeler breaking it down the preliminary report. Mackay, what are we hearing again? The preliminary report, right?
Right. So to be clear, this report does not conclude what may have caused the crash, right? This is just fact finding. It's a report detailing what investigators found at the scene and from interviewing witnesses, reviewing pilot, company, and aircraft maintenance records, the weather, wreckage, videos of the accident, and more. All right, so the NTSB report confirms the helicopter broke apart in midair before the crash. The agency says the sightseeing chopper suddenly broke apart in flight before plummeting into the Hudson River. According to the report, several witnesses described hearing several loud bangs coming from the helicopter before it broke up and descended into the river. Now, the helicopter was not equipped with video or data recording devices. That's typical. They usually are not. But surveillance video shows the sightseeing chopper separated into 3 major sections: the fuselage with the engine, the main rotor system with both rotor blades, transmission and roof beam structure, and the tail boom with the tail rotor.
I do want to apologize, had some wrong video airing there, but as far as the weather at the time of the crash, what are we learning about that, Mackay?
Right, so the helicopter was flying about 600, 700 feet above the water. The overcast, the ceiling, the clouds were about 7,000 feet. That wasn't an issue. But there were gusty winds, and investigators noted a peak of 36 knots. That's a 40-mile-per-hour wind from the west. That concerns me.
Okay. We're also learning more about the pilot. What did we learn about the pilot operating that helicopter?
Right. So he, was experienced. He was working a 10-day on, 10-day off schedule. This is typical. The ill-fated flight happened on his first day back at work. Now, this was his 8th customer sightseeing flight of the day in this same helicopter. Experience-wise, he had logged about 800 total hours of flight time, 49 in this Bell 206L chopper.
Mackay, one of the things we heard initially, right, was the maintenance on this helicopter. Now we have the maintenance records. What are we finding from those?
Right. So from what we see, nothing terribly alarming. The helicopter's most recent inspection was done in late February. So it operated about 50 hours since then. The accident happened in April.
Okay, and so as far as this company there too, again, we had questions. What happened to this company? What's going on with this sightseeing company since then?
So on April 14th, this is 4 days after the crash, the FAA issued an emergency order grounding the company, New York Helicopter Incorporated.
So then the big question then, and you and Ted were even talking about this, people, they love these sightseeing flights, right?
Yeah.
How safe are they if people want to go and say, I want to take a helicopter and go to
Oh, how
New York City?
exciting. And what a view. So USA Today reports there have been over 30 crashes in New York City since 1980. Now, the U.S. operates the world's largest fleet of commercial helicopters, making it the biggest market for tourism in destinations like New York City, Hawaii, and the Grand Canyon. FAA data reveals that helicopters have a fatal accident rate of 0.63 per 100,000 flight hours. This is higher than commercial airline rates, but it's still lower than general aviation.
All right, I mean, it's still very safe.
Yeah.
Again, it's not dangerous. It's just top of mind when we talk about them so much.
Of course it is. Of course.
Mackay, people want more information, right? The preliminary report we have out, but people want to know, when can we get more? When is the final, more conclusive report? When is that set to be released?
Yeah, why did it happen? How did it happen? Year and a half, maybe a year at the earliest, up to a year and a half. So we just have to wait and be patient while they put all the facts together. Yeah,
I know everybody loves to speculate as to what happens, but the NTSB, it's a long, drawn-out process for a reason, because they have so many things to go through, right?
Yeah, but the pilot had 7 successful flights in the same helicopter. Now we're going for the 8th flight, and tragedy happens. It's like, just God bless them. Yeah.
No, our hearts go out to the families affected by that. Again, our Chief Transportation Correspondent, Mackay Beeler, breaking that down for us. Mackay, we appreciate it.